Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a magnificent Monday evening. A magnificent Monday evening with me, your host, Gwen Finley, Miss G. That's me. I'm here in Miss G's Ladies Lounge, and I am so excited that you all are coming on in and you've decided to join us on this evening. I know we started just a tad bit late, but hey, we're here. So why not? Let's make it like a great night. And I have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful guest waiting, hanging out in the lounge, waiting for me to bring her on in. And we're going to do that in just a second. I just want you to do me a favor and just take a moment and just like, tag, and share. Like, tag, and share. If you're watching, tell someone that Miss G's Ladies Lounge is on the air. We have been so busy over the last few days. Listen, I just want to tell you this real quickly. The week before last, not this weekend, but the previous weekend, we hung out with Charvette Mitchell at an amazing, amazing, amazing conference. And Charvette is a online strategist and a platform builder and all that good stuff. She's been on our show several times. She was actually my very first guest. And she's been on here several times. But what I would love for you to do, if you have not already done it and you are an entrepreneur, just go over and join her group, which is hashtag coaching with vet. Hey girl, hey, hashtag coaching with vet, somewhere like that. I think it's hashtag coaching with vet, VETTE. I want to make sure that you get in on all of the great things that she is sharing with female entrepreneurs. And as she says, and a few lucky men, but you want to join in because I tell you, the empowerment that has taken place over the last 2 weeks, this Saturday, Miss G's Ladies Lounge and VIP coaching, we were able to have an in person event. It's been so long. We've been looking at you through the screen, and it's been so long to be able to connect as female entrepreneurs and women who just have passion for life and just looking for something, to take them to the next level. And so we had a wonderful, wonderful time. And I want to thank each and every one of you that did come out and that registered and you showed your face. It has been, like I said, just a wonderful 2 weeks. So on Saturday, we had our guest speaker, Dion Avery, who gave us some financial empowerment. We had Dr. Z. Michelle Hughes, who encouraged us as business women and CEOs of our own life. And then we had the mental health specialist, which was Erica Brooks, who gave us a few moments of love and self care and all that good stuff and helped us to kind of bring our minds in. And I'll tell you, listen, she had the women so relaxed, we had to rejuvenate them all over again because self care is interesting, but it also will make you feel like you want to just go lay down somewhere and just take a nice long nap. So, but guess what? I have another young lady here because there's so many women out here who is trying to empower other women to take care of themselves and to do whatever is needed to bring health and wellness into their lives. So tonight we have a healthy coach with us, and so I'm going to bring her in just 2 seconds. Well, no, not 2 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, because I got to read, and that's going to take me a little bit longer. But I do want to read her bio for you. She is a wonderful woman. But you know how we always do. First, let's say our prayer. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for all things. We thank you for all of those who have taken the time out to join us, whether it's live or on the replay. We thank you for giving us life, health, and strength. We thank you for the activities of our limbs and everything that you have put in our path to help us be successful. We are thankful for it. And even those things, God, that may be a little stumbling block to help us to understand how to be able to maneuver and function in times that are not at our optimal level. But God, we thank you. And we ask that you would bless my guests, Bless those that watch on today and let them be empowered. Let something be said that will uplift them and let them know that you are on their side. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. So, listen, today I have Virnalisa Soares. She is a certified health coach, excuse me, and also an essential oil specialist. She decided to become a health coach to fulfill her passion of working with people to help them transition into a healthier lifestyle. Vernalisa received her training at Integrative Nutrition in New York City and doTerra Essential Oil Online Certification. She is also certified by the American Association of Drugless Practitioners. Virnalisa holds masterclasses on essential oils and self love videos on skincare. She custom blends body butters and shower oils. Virnalisa has been making body butters for over 15 years. She made them for her family and close friends, and she uses all organic ingredients. She made those body butters to keep her son's skin, dry skin, and eczema under control. Also, her mother and close friend, who are breast cancer survivors. And so she made a custom blend body butter to moisturize their dry skin when they had radiation. The area where they had the radiation, their skin was discolored. But by them using the custom blend, their skin wasn't as discolored or dry. Vernalisa is all about self care and loving yourself inside and out because you are responsible to take care of God's temple. When she's not coaching, making body butters, or shower oil mist, Vernalisa resides in Georgia with her husband of 15 years and their two teenage boys, Ryan, 15, and Miles, 14. Will you just help me just welcome my guest, Vernalisa, to the stage? Come into the
Hi.
lounge. How are you?
Thank
How
you
are
for that. It was
you?
great. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm so glad to be on here with you on tonight. This is the highlight
Yes.
of my day. So I'm
Thank you
so
for having
excited
me.
that
This
you
is amazing.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you said yes and you're here with us because right about now I need some healthy living. I need some self love. I did
Mhm.
actually get a little bit over the weekend because I said after the event I was just really beat. But it was just a combination of things, and so I just took time and I just took it and it was about me this weekend. It really
It's
was.
very important. Yes.
But I know I can do it a little bit better. So I'm hoping that you'll teach us some great things or, just tell us a few things, little tips
Okay.
here and there. So I'd like for you to first start by telling us what an essential oil specialist is and why it's an important factor to our health and wellness.
So, an essential oil specialist is someone that's knowledgeable, has a little bit more knowledgeable about the special blends of the oils, how the oils are made, and also can give you a little bit more knowledge of the chemistry and if each oil is for topical, is it for digestion, or you can diffuse it. One of the ones that I actually have with me is peppermint, and
Okay.
this is and I took the class through doTerra, which was amazing. Because they really break it down in different sections of what oils you can digest are good for you, and then what the benefits of it. So for peppermint, I'm going to use peppermint as an example. Peppermint is multi-use. You can digest it, you can put it on topically, and you can also diffuse it. And what I also do with peppermint is I put it in my hair when I do a deep condition. I'll put
Oh, okay.
maybe 2 or 3 drops in the
Hmm.
conditioner and then put it in my hair, massage it, and then let it sit. And what it does, it gives it a pretty shine. Once you wash it out and blow it out, it leaves your hair nice and shiny and looking healthy. And
Wow.
also with peppermint in the mornings, well, not so much in the mornings, but if you feel, I know, a little sluggish, a little down, you just kind of need like a quick pick me up, you can put, I will only suggest one drop because it's really strong, it's really
No,
concentrated, so
okay.
it's strong. So one drop underneath your tongue and just
Okay.
let it marinate and watch it, and then it just gives you a nice pick me up as well as fresh breath.
Oh, wow. I need to get some peppermint. Now, I remember, and for all of the above, but I remember when a friend of mine, anytime she had a headache, she would put a little peppermint oil on her forehead. Um,
Hmm.
and she had a lot of headaches. And I have tried it myself, and it
Hmm.
does seem to help. Does it have some good properties that the reason why that works?
Well, it's the blend and where it came and the way it's made.
Hmm.
And it's also, you also have to look at, when you look at essential oils, when you purchase them, it has to say certified pure therapeutic, which you know that's a good grade of an essential oil. It doesn't have a lot of how can I put it nicely? It doesn't have a lot of chemicals or the unnecessary stuff that will harm you. So that's
Okay.
one thing you can look out for when you buy essential oils.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. So I'll have to get some essential oil. Now I got what was the fragrance that I got from you? I did get one from you. It wasn't peppermint. Um, it was one of the oils, but it wasn't peppermint. I can't remember
Hmm.
which one I got. But I did go ahead and get some body butter. So you also
Yes.
do the body butters, and
Yes.
I know I got the brown sugar.
You got the brown sugar scrub.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I've got to get some more products, but I like the brown sugar scrub. And the
Awesome. Thank you.
oil
Great.
was also, the oil was also, I felt my body felt like it was, so
Hmm.
smooth and just so nice. And I felt like really good. I put it on after my shower as
Hmm.
it says to do. So yeah, it's a wonderful product. So tell me, your bio says that you're certified by the American Association of Drugless Practitioners. So that means that you work to provide solutions other than drugs to bring healing and health to the body.
So yes, so with being a wellness certified wellness coach, you join the association. So normally when I have clients, I work with their primary care physician or whatever doctor has them on either a special diet or trying to transition or just want to eat healthy. So I will
Mhm.
coordinate with their primary care physician, and depending on what the issue is with the client, then I will work towards that goal. The doctor and I will discuss with the doctor what is the goal they're trying to meet with this patient, and I'll work with them. So,
Good.
and it's more of a organic, holistic way um,
Mhm.
when I have my clients, when I help with the clients,
Okay.
and I'll definitely let the primary care, their physician know, their practitioner, put it that way, let their practitioner know. I usually kind
Now,
of feel like a treatment plan, letting them know
right.
this is what, and we discuss it that way.
Okay. So now going back to the essential oils, and you talked about the peppermint and
Hmm.
things like that. I, as a nurse, which I am,
Hmm.
um, when I was working with the uh,
Hmm.
dementia population and memory care, one of the big things that they talk about is aromatherapy.
Hmm.
Um, would would the essential oils kind of play a part in that aromatherapy?
Oh yes, yes. Depending on if you want something to calm them, you can use a lavender, you can use clary sage, or you can use serenity.
Mhm.
You can diffuse it, or you can put it in a lotion as as they lotion them down, or you can put a couple of drops on their pillowcase and just wipe their pillowcase just to something to calm them down before they go to sleep. I know when I have those nights where I have a lot on my mind and my mind is racing. I usually make a cup of tea, just a plain cup of tea, and I put clary sage in it, maybe 1 or 2 drops, and that's just helped me calm down and relax my mind. So this way I can easily fall into sleep. But yes, essential oils play a big part in aromatherapy. It just basically depends on what you're looking for that moment.
Wow, that's so awesome. It's so interesting how, so many natural things in life that we overlook that really
Mm-hmm.
has different effects on our whole being.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about that, you know, um, smells, tastes, feelings,
Yes.
and what I mean by that is the sense of touch. Because if you touch the wrong thing, you know, you can have
Mm-hmm.
certain
That's
type
right.
of reactions. So it's just so many things. And I just saw a commercial a little while ago where they were talking about uh, you know, there's so many foods that we can just eat that would just bring health to our bodies rather than, so much medication. Of course, you have to work through it. You don't just come
Mm-hmm.
off of medication, but you build your
Yes.
body up with those nutrients and different things. But it's so many different things that we don't think about that actually take effect on our bodies. And even whether you're talking about the oils and different things, um, even the scrubs or whatever, because the outside of your body can feel good, it can definitely help the inside of your body to
Save
feel
body.
good,
That
right?
is true.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome. So, how did you come to discover the talent for creating body butters?
Um, my husband and my son, my youngest son. So, my husband suffered from eczema, and he'd been trying. This is early in our marriage. He was trying to find something that would help his skin, and at the same time, I was pregnant with my youngest. So when after I had my youngest, he had found out he was sensitive to everything, allergic to everything, and sensitive to everything. I'm like, oh my goodness. So nothing worked. Everything broke him out, and I was like, okay, okay, I need to do something. So I know is definitely all natural and it's good for healing. You can use oils for different things. So I looked up jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, and even black seed oil, and just kind of play with it a little bit, play with the blends a little bit till I found, and the shea butter and the coconut butter and the mango butter, kind of found a blend that was sensitive not sensitive sensitive to his skin, so this way it wouldn't harm his skin. And um and when I found that it worked with him, then I gave it to my husband, put a little bit more vitamin E in it, and his eczema started to be under control. Then next thing you know, he didn't have any more of the blemishes. So I was like, oh, okay. So I just been making it for the immediate house for over a few years, and then and then I made a body. Then I found out my nephew that lives out in Jersey, he suffered from eczema too. So I made him one, and so between my immediate family, my nephew, they were kind of like my test subjects until I
Wow.
get it together. But it helped their skin, and then fast forward to maybe, I don't know, maybe about 5 years now, I think.
Mhm.
My closest friend and my mom, they're breast cancer survivors. So with my mom, after she had a radiation treatment, after it was complete, part of her skin in that area was very dark and very dry. So I just, played around with a couple of blends to try to figure out which one will work for her. So I made one just for her, and it brought her color back, and her
Mm.
skin was soft in that area. And then I did a special one for my close friend too. So, um,
Wow.
and then also just making it, just the whole process of finding the blends that are right and testing certain blends and putting it all together. That is just, I feel at peace. That's my happy place. Put it that way. That's my happy place.
Wow. Yeah,
So this
great.
year I decided to expand and share my love.
Okay. So you just basically launched your your service online.
Online, yes.
Okay. So I mean, that's a great story. I know personally, my family is inundated with eczema. It's just so
Hmm.
many people that have suffered with that for many, many, many years. So
Hmm.
I hope they're watching. I hope that they're watching and they'll, look into your information to go get some.
Okay.
So yeah, because you know, the skin does suffer a lot with eczema, just to
Hmm.
name one thing, but there are a lot of
Thing, right.
other, I work, doing wound care and different things. And I know I had someone who had surgery and she was talking about her skin. So, would you think that something like that would help, with like some of those surgical scar areas that,
Oh, yes.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Listen, if you're just joining us, thank you so much for joining us. I am here with Virnalisa Soares. Am I saying it right?
Suarez,
Soares?
yes.
Suarez.
Yes.
I have to get my New York back, Suarez. Certified health coach. She is also an essential oil specialist and she's here. We're talking today about health and wellness and just some great things and great products that she has. So do you research like various ingredients and do like type of do like some pre-testing or type testing, other surveys? How do you determine that what works for what?
I do do some research. I read on each of the oils, what are the benefits. I kind of mix a couple of things. I'm my test subject between me and my husband. I will say, honey, try this, see how that works. And then once I figure out if it's good for just dry skin, just to keep your skin moisturized, or
Mhm.
is it, if it's good for eczema, or if it's good for anything that my client would recommend, because with the special blends, you make an appointment, I sit there and I talk to you, and then I kind
Mhm.
of figure out what type of body butter you want,
Okay.
and then I will custom blend, and then I will make, and then I would discuss it, go back and forth, and I would discuss it with the customer, and then I would make it for them that way. But yes, normally I would just test on myself or my husband
Okay.
and see
So
the outcomes of it.
so you see what it is that people want. So if they want um, strawberry, raspberry,
Yes,
you'll
something like that.
customize it for them,
Yes,
like different
yes,
things. But now, when you do that, you're going to give them maybe an odor, but you're also going to give them some health benefit to it. Correct?
yes, yes.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. So what are some therapeutic aromas that you work with besides the peppermint? And you named some a few already, but just tell us some of those. Pretty much.
Um, I I work with Clarity Sage and Serenity for calm. There's another oil called Elevation, which is, I usually, when I know that I need to focus or I'm working on a
Mhm.
project or writing or I just need to focus, I would diffuse Elevation, and it gives you that uplift, but it also keeps you focused so you can get your work done. What other ones I use? Oh my gosh. Oh, frankincense. I use
Mhm.
frankincense for the skin. If you have a little acne or irritation,
Mhm.
I'll put like one drop in your nighttime moisturizer, and you can just wipe it around your face. That will
Oh,
clear
okay.
up, yep, clear up your acne a little bit, calm your acne down. I use that with my son. Myrrh, that's one of my favorites, and I use that to pray.
I was
That's
going to
my
say you went straight
holy
biblical
oil.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went biblical. Frankincense and myrrh. Yes. Yes,
Yep.
we know all about those. That's wonderful. So now I have issues with, underneath my eyes, the dark circles under my eyes. Do you have like things that work with that? like you said, to calm it down. Because someone, said to me, it's just there's so much going on in my skin when they look at it. Because I have about 5 different textures on my, and
Wow.
so they did tell me this a few years ago. A doctor was telling me, that I need something calm, something to calm my skin down. Does anything help that?
I would probably, off the top of my head right now, without going into detail, I probably would use either frankincense or clarity sage to work with you with that, and then
Wow,
and then we
we'll
can,
be talking.
yeah.
We'll be talking because, yes, a sister needs that right about now. Again, thank you if you're joining us. If you're just coming in, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're live or if you're catching us on the replay, we're so excited to have you here with us. And we are here with Virnalisa Soares, who is the certified health coach. And she is also an essential oil specialist. She is here. We're talking about health and wellness. So, a few more questions for you, and then, I'm going to let you just, treat us a little bit with a tip, maybe. so,
Okay.
so tell us about your healthy coaching business. What is it that you actually do as far as the healthy coaching? I know we got the skin and everything intact, but where does the healthy coaching come in?
The
What
healthy
type of?
coaching comes in as a wellness coach. I just help people transition to a healthier lifestyle. So, depending on what their physician may recommend, or if they have, depending on what their physician recommend, I will help them meet their goals. Because your doctor will give you, hey, you have to lose 20 pounds. Um, and you have to cut out certain things. So you would come to me and say, my doctor says I have to lose 20 pounds. I am diabetic and I love to eat cake. So the first thing is I will have that conversation with you, just a regular conversation to see what you eat, when you eat, what your day consists of, because you could be some stress in there too. What are your favorite things you like to eat? What are the things you like to do, far as activities? You bike ride, you walk, and once I get an idea of who you are and what the doctor wants, I kind of customize a treatment plan for you that it would be manageable and that you won't freak out, you won't stop, and then You'll come see me either once or twice a month, and we'll just touch bases until you reach your goal. And I will also be in contact with your physician if anything I see that's different. So basically, it would just be like substitutions. I'll do swap outs instead of a cheeseburger with everything on it. You may have a turkey burger, or um, or even a plant-based burger, depending. You may like that. So I do substitutions like that.
So I'm curious as to how you are able to work with the physician. So you are certified to be able to have that communication, because for some physicians, they won't speak to anybody because of HIPAA violation, or is it insurance approved?
Right.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. So that's when my client will let them know that I'm working with a wellness coach, a holistic wellness coach, and he will give my information. And normally it's either the doctor or the nurse practitioner that I will communicate with, and that's
Hmm.
with the permission of the patient.
Right. Now, does insurance cover that?
Under for my services, no. Mm-mm,
Oh, okay. So you just work with them on the side, but you
mm-mm.
just communicate with the physician's office. Yeah,
Correct.
that's a wonderful service. Now, I heard you say they can come to you like maybe twice a week or twice a month or whatever. So that means that you only service people in Georgia, or do you do online and virtual as well?
No, I do online and virtual.
Okay. Uh,
Yes.
And what about,
And more so now since the pandemic. So
yeah,
more so now, yes.
yeah. And so if someone is in, Michigan, and they want you to reach out to their physician, you'll work with physicians in any place wherever they are. Now, do
Yes.
you have to work with a physician, or do you just,
No,
okay.
I just choose to
Mhm.
because um so the physicians know where I'm coming from is trying to help their patient reach their goal. And and I just think I think it's a good way for physicians know that I do exist in their patients treatment of getting better. So just in case if anything happens or if anything goes wrong, you know, they would,
Well, I guess
they'll
I'm
be
asking, yeah, I guess I'm asking if a person came to you and they said, well, I don't really want you to call my doctor, because some
okay.
doctors can be a little rough. Just tell
Yes.
you, you know, how fat you are, how much weight you need to lose. And, I like to go back to the doctor and let them see that I lost 20 something
Lost.
pounds. You know what I'm
I
saying?
understand. I understand.
um,
I mean,
I,
it's if the patient says, if my member says no, then I honor it.
yeah, yeah. We actually met in a doctor's office. That's actually how we met, right? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
we
I was,
did.
I was working. I was working. Um, so, but yeah, I understand where you're coming from and what you're. So, more of what you're doing as a healthy coach. I know it's a holistic thing, but you do work with nutrition, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And so, how are you feeling about Thanksgiving? Do you think you're going to have a lot of customers after Thanksgiving?
Probably after the new year. Probably after, let Christmas go by, then yes, I probably have a lot of customers come
You'll have a big
January.
influx. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, some people are actually working, they're like, well, this year I'm just not going to be doing all of that stuff. I'm going to really get on my game. So, do you, now you say you work with them as far as nutrition is concerned. Do you have like recipes and different things that you share with your clients of like things that, let's say if I wanted to, I definitely wanted to have myself some macaroni and cheese, but what can I do to make this a little healthier than what I usually eat? Are
So I
you
will
able
make
to work with people?
suggestions. Yeah, I will make suggestions. I will, do my research on different recipes depending on their diet. And for macaroni and cheese, I know if my sister's listening, she's gonna probably just fuss at me because I'll say the cauliflower mac and cheese is the best.
I
That
have
is
heard
good.
about that. I have heard about
Yep.
that. I'm gonna, this is probably not a question that I told you I was gonna talk about, which you didn't give me answers, but I told you I'd throw in some questions. But how do you feel about vegan food? Someone said to me, let me tell you this. I said to someone one day, well, I'm trying to, try a few vegan options. And they said to me, I know a lot of fat vegans.
Ooh.
That kind of threw me off for a minute because I was like, I'm trying to do something healthy here. I still like to eat, but. So, what do you feel about vegan foods?
Um, just reading through it and looking at the recipes, I think vegan food is good. It's good because I'm dabbling in dabbling into a little bit, trying to feel my way, try to feel the family's way of, if they want to eat it. I know one thing, with vegan food, you use a lot of herbs and a lot of seasoning
Mhm.
to, I guess, to get the taste of whatever taste you're looking for, chicken,
Right.
steak, oxtails, and stuff like that. And I know with vegan food, they eat a lot of beans. So maybe that's probably where that person made that statement is coming
Mhm.
from. But I think vegan food is good. I tried a
Good.
couple of
Good,
dishes.
good. Yeah, I'm trying to move on over to some things that are more
Yep.
vegan like, but I still love my meat now. But I really don't eat much more than a whole lot of meat, chicken and fish. uh
Hmm.
I do eat beef sometimes, and I eat ground turkey, things like that. So Other things that I have it once in a while, but it's not like an everyday occasion. My sister and I was out the other day, and I was like, oh, I could use a steak right now, but it's just like, that steak really wears you
Really.
out.
Mm-hmm.
And like they say, that beef, what they say, it takes like 72 hours to really get through your body,
Get
and
through your
and you
system.
can feel
Yes.
the difference. So whenever I
Yes.
eat beef, I really know it in my body. I know that I've had some beef. Um, so what about so do you service groups or just individuals, or are you open for different types of clients or cultures?
So before I moved to Georgia, I was working with another young lady. We did little groups that way. So I think I'm going to pick that back up in January. Right now I do individuals and couples, and in all cultures, because I think all cultures are fascinating. So I'm
Mhm.
definitely interested in learning. That's another way for me to learn and also work with the client as well.
Awesome, awesome. Now, what's your long-term goal for the healthy coaching business?
So for Healthy Coach, for the body butter line, I want to expand that. So to expand that, so right now I'm working on a men's line because I got a lot of requests for a men's line. So I'm working on that and hopefully get that out by Valentine's Day. Expand the body butter line, then also continue to have groups or have classes on nutrition, essential oils, and to have a storefront to house all these great
Yeah,
activities, and to have a back room where we can host events like a
right.
Zumba class or step
Yeah,
class, or just the
that's awesome.
health and wellness classes, stuff like that.
That's great. I was in Georgia not that long ago. I tell you I was
Yeah.
coming to the area, but I did meet another healthy coach, and she was actually giving her story at the event that I was at. And just listening to you, you ladies would probably do great if you kind of connected. So I'm going to send you her information as well.
Awesome. Great. Thank you.
Yeah, and she has a great, great testimony as well. And so
Nice.
she works um, very strategically with
Hmm.
people. So I think you two would really do well. So do you have any special events or new products coming or new ventures coming up soon?
So, yes, and yes, and yes. All right. So first, new products. I have the Gold Shimmer, the shower oil that I
Hmm.
have. There's a holiday line called the Gold Shimmer. So it leaves like a gold shimmer to
Oh,
on your skin. So you
I'm
can,
going to get
for the
some.
holidays or every day. Either way you want to, yeah. Either way you want to wear it. So
Yeah.
um I have an upcoming event.
Anybody that knows me knows I love a gold shimmer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So, yep, I have that. And that's going to last through the end of December, the holiday
Mhm.
line. And then I have a pop up show, a vendor pop up show in Decatur, Georgia on the 22nd.
Okay.
So
Oh,
if you
y'all
follow
Georgia
me on
folks.
IG, then
Yeah.
you'll have all the information.
Okay. And so what's your name on IG? What is
All
it?
right, so for IG, it's Healthy Coach, the number 4, and US. So it's Healthy Coach for us.
Oh, okay. US. Okay, for us.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. That sounds great. So, and how else can they contact you if they needed to? Um, is it just what is your website or your email or anything they can reach you?
So my website is www.healthycoach.us, and on
Mhm.
there you can schedule a consultation with me. You can send me an email through the website. You can shop. You can reach out to me on that website, and I will definitely respond to you within 24 hours.
Oh, okay. Awesome, awesome,
Mhm.
awesome. So are you participating in the Black Friday specials?
Oh, yes. So
Oh,
from November 24th through November 29th. It'll be 10% off the gift sets. So I have a whole new line of gift sets, and let me see if I can grab one real quick.
Okay.
So there'll be the gift sets, and there's about 4 or 5 of them listed in the website.
Wow.
So between those dates, you get 10% off, and there's a code in there you can use.
Wow, wow. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, you need to go right on over to healthycoach.us and get your products. I tell you, as I said, I have the brown sugar scrub. I don't have the body
Mhm.
butter. I guess I need to get the body butter. Is that right?
You
So
get body butter, or you want the oil with the gold shimmer?
I don't know. I need both.
Okay.
I need both. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get both of them. So yeah, let's go ahead and support. We got Small Business Saturday, where we're supporting our sisters and brothers who are out there
Mhm.
serving and bringing great products to us. So you want to
Yeah.
make sure that you reach out to them there. So Healthy Coach, www.healthycoach.us, US.
Yes.
And then at Instagram, it is at Healthy Coach for Us. Now, do you have a Facebook page as well, or just
Yes.
Instagram?
It's the same for Facebook as well.
Okay, and Facebook as well. That's a group or a page? Like, is it a group or?
It's a page. It's a full page,
Okay,
and I
awesome.
have products on that page as well.
Awesome. I'll have to go over there because I don't think I got into that one. So as we are closing out, we definitely want others to be able to understand that health and wellness is important to all of us. And I'm not the healthiest person in the world, and neither do I probably do most of the things that I probably do 1% of the things that I should do. I don't know what that is, maybe pray. But but I
I
am really
understand.
working. I am really working. I'm really working towards changing. I have made a I you know what? I'm going to give myself credit. I've made a lot of changes over the last few years.
Okay.
Like I tell someone, I tell people all the time, and especially when I go see my patients that are diabetic, I love sweets. I really do. And I have a
Mhm.
problem with, sweets. But I started trying different things to try to
Mhm.
cut down on sweets. And, I found some bakeries that sell sugar free that's really good, or they're selling it the vegan cupcakes
Mhm.
are good if you go to the right
Yes.
baker. They're really good. Gluten free, those are things also that may affect your weight and different things that you have. And then I tell people all the time about how I used to, man, I used to work night shifts, so uh, I used to drink like 2 cups of coffee at night.
Ooh.
um, right. And so I would start out probably with a cup, in the beginning of the night. Then about 4 o'clock, that bewitching hour, I'll get my second cup. But
Mhm.
each cup had about 12 spoons of sugar in it. Each cup,
Ooh.
I put like 12 spoons of sugar in, and that was my normal, plus the
Mhm.
creamer.
Mhm.
And so I had to really work on that. And so what I did, I cut down and I started using maybe um, 5 or 6 spoons of
Mhm.
sugar, and then
Mhm.
one half a thing of sweet and low or something. That's what I did at first. And then I just started waning down, down, down. And now I use Splenda, but I use sometimes one.
Mhm.
Doing real good. I still gotta have my creamer though. I have to have my creamer because I have to have a flavor. But I definitely have cut down on the amount that I use. So between that and trying some of these vegan options, and of course, increasing vegetables is like one of the hardest parts.
Oh yes.
But yeah, I'm so glad that you joined me on today. But let me get you to give us, like, now you heard some of the things that I've done. Um, you can use me for an example if you like, or you can just talk to everybody, however you want to do this. What is one good tip to help us get through this holiday season?
Oh, okay. Two things. First, let me piggyback for something
Well,
you said.
let me go back to the
Okay.
way we're not going to talk about the holidays because I think that's a whole big conversation. Let me go back to the way I actually posed the question to you. What is one good healthy tip to help us start our work day?
Okay, so one good healthy tip, and I know many people have heard it over and over again, but the importance of it is great because it makes your body feel so much better. Like, as soon as you wake up in the morning, before you put any type of food in your system or coffee or tea, at least drink 8 to 16 ounces of water. It's highly important because as you sleep at night, your body um, gets dehydrated. So you
Mhm.
want to replenish your body. And then when you do that, you're getting rid of all the toxins. So when you start your day, and it kind of gives you a nice uplift. And I know, people, many of health coaches and nurses, anything in the nutrition field, has always say it's really important, but it is. It's very important to drink at least 8 or 16 ounces of water before you start your
Mhm.
day. It's a world if you feel good. You feel good. And then
Wow.
Gwen, to piggyback on something you said about your sugar, we can substitute your sugar with monkey fruit.
Monkey fruit,
I'm sorry, monk fruit. Monk fruit.
monk fruit. Um, yeah, I've heard of that before. You know, I'm one of those people also that it's just so hard obtaining some of these things, and then they're so expensive. You're like, look, let me, but Splenda is expensive too, so I really have no excuse. Everything is expensive these days. Lord, you can't even go to McDonald's and get a $3 meal anymore. That is obsolete.
Oh, that
So
don't even exist anymore. Mm-mm.
so you just got to pay for it. And you know what? That might be a good thing because we've been complaining all this time that eating healthy is so expensive. Eating healthy is, well, now eating bad is expensive. So you might as well go get you some healthy fruit and healthy vegetables. I mean,
I mean, you
we're
can
at
eat
that point
healthy
now.
on a budget. I had to do it when the kids were young and there was only one income coming in. I mean, it is doable.
Wow. Okay, so Jennifer kind of she popped in and said she used monk fruit and it's sweet and it's good. All right, so
Yes.
you'll have to tell me where I can find it here in VA, Jennifer. Um, so yeah, I mean that's what things like that we need to really be able to figure out. Things like that, how
Hmm.
to change some of the things that we always thought was so great. You know,
Hmm.
and trying to find new things can be sometimes a little task, but it takes work if you want anything good to happen.
Yeah, it takes work. It takes discipline. Ooh, it takes
It
a lot of
takes
discipline.
a lot of
I know.
discipline.
Hmm.
So I guess I need to be calling you and get on your list. Let me
Okay.
know when you have some online sessions and classes, and we can definitely share them with the audience.
Oh, great.
Because
Thank
there's a
you.
lot of people looking out there now. So, Vernalisa, I'm so glad that you have joined me on today. It's wonderful speaking with
Yes.
you. It's been quite a few years since we
I
actually
know,
talked.
right?
So I'm glad that we reconnected. And I don't even know how we reconnected, but it's I guess on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Hmm.
Yeah. So, but I'm grateful that we did reconnect, and I look forward to speaking to you again real soon.
Awesome.
Thank you
Thank you for
again.
having me, Gwen. This has been
Yes,
amazing.
awesome. All right. Well, thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. Bye, everyone.
All right, everybody. So you've heard Verna Lisa share that information with us, and I'll tell you, it's been very, very enlightening. And I'm not really talking about it just because she's here. It's amazing that we just had a conversation with my family on today about Thanksgiving, and some people is like, well, I don't want to make all that. I don't want to eat all that food, so I'm just going to stay home. And we were thinking about, well, why not take that and create a nice healthy meal? So look up new recipes and look up new things to eat. We don't always have to have stuffing and mashed potatoes. Some people have that. never had that on the thing. Macaroni and cheese and potato salad and candy yams. Even though those are some of my favorite foods, but you don't have to have that just because it's Thanksgiving. What can you do that's going to make it so that on Black Friday you're still here and doing well? So let's think about it. It's time for us to do something better. In order to get something better, we've got to do something better. All right. So I'm looking for my transformation. So when y'all see me, and I'm transformed, don't be mad at me. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. All right. It's been wonderful. Thank you all so much. Thank you for popping in, Linda. We appreciate you. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Listen, don't forget that if you like, you can go over and you can visit me at www.gwenfinley.org. That's www.gwenfinley.org. I'd love for you to pop in, check out my website, check out some of the services there. I do have the VIP coaching and consulting where I can help you to get something started, whatever it is that you're looking to start or enhance, make it grow. Let's work together to get it done today. Also, my book is still available, and I tell you, I don't know what happened over the last week or two. It's been great. The sales have been going again, so we might have to do a Black Friday sale, even though it's already at a great price. So I might have to do a Black Friday sale for y'all. All right, so let the vision speak now at Amazon.com, by yours truly. And guess what? I am working on the next book for 2022. Woohoo! You heard it here first. 2022, it's coming. So, just hang out with me a little bit and you're going to see a whole lot more coming from us. Listen again, it's been great. I am Gwen Finley, your host, Ms. G, in Ms. G's Ladies Lounge. Until next Monday, I have some amazing guests the rest of this month. You don't want to miss them. Next week, I have Dr. Julia Royster coming in, and oh man, she's just got so many wonderful gifts and talents, and I want you to make sure that you're here to hear what she has to say. And then the following week we have Miss Tavara Johnson coming in. Oh man, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss what's getting ready to pop up here. We've got some amazing women. I've got Lady Cherie Robertson coming in, and oh man, she is amazing. She is doing some great things. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I've got other guests that are already lining up as well for 2022. It's about to happen. Let's make it happen.